Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Will. In this video, I want to show you guys how you can troubleshoot a very common problem that people get when they're trying to use RealStatistics. Essentially, if you're trying to carry out, say, something like the chi-squared test for independence here, and you've got your pivot table, and it's next to some data that you guys have filtered. One very common thing that can happen is that as a result of having these filtered rows here, as you can notice, there is no number 5 row here. You can also affect essentially how many rows you get in your pivot table itself, right? Like you'll notice there's 1, 2, 4, and 5. So an error that you can get when trying to put in a pivot table into RealStatistics to do the chi-square test for independence is that if any of the cells are empty, like don't have a 0 in them, if they're blank, RealStatistics will not know what to do. Okay, so if you notice, if we turn off this filter and put a 0, you'll notice that there's actually an entire blank cell here, and this whole third row here is basically not showing up in the table when we've got it filtered. So we'll get an error if we try and put this into RealStatistics. So what I recommend you guys do is if you briefly turn off the filter that you've got, copy this table here and paste it somewhere that is not affected by the filtering. So in like your instance, this is probably best to be done in another sheet, or it could also be done just below where your data has been filtered, right? And like wherever you see a blank cell, just replace it with a 0. Okay, so as you can see, if we try and do the chi-squared test for independence with this test, or like with this set of data on the bottom, so input range here, no missing data, and we just put this below. My bad, let's select the actual data that we've got. There we go. Output range F14. Let's change that to F25 and let's hit OK. Okay, it like actually carries out the test. But if we try to do exactly the same thing with this data up here in this filtered range, so chi-squared test, input range is here, and S2, that looks fine. Then like we're going to get this error because it's still interpreting that missing cell there even if it's filtered out. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.